Get the cake. Hey, go to mama. Go to mama. No, don't stand up, Yoruba. You know how to get off the chair. What are you doing? Go to mama. Go to mama.
Oh my goodness, man. Why? Just go get the wheelchair.
You gotta go get your plate though. Yeah, she's not gonna bring it to you. Go get it.
Mama, you know I love that.
Yeah, I know. I gave you a lot.
Mom, you like boil it.
You wrote it.
Disgusting.
Oh, that's fire.
Good? The black's good.
Chef.
Good also. Why don't you just sit down and eat? Oh, probably that.
What's good? I'm doing a giveaway for Overframe CCG. It will be through Whatnot, but the enter is through Instagram. This is the first play tested print of this game. It is the game is Overframe is a digital combat game that uses computer components and a 3x3 grid. So this is the playtest play match. So not only will you win 100 cards, just play your mirror match deck. You get into the play mat real quick. So this is the play mat playtest first print. So this one will be given away. Sorry, it's a little sloppy. So this is the SSD. This is where your side deck is. You play through your side deck. This is, you take 3 cards from your SSD and put them face down at the beginning of the game. That does represent your health. So each time you take damage, you pull one from there, add it to your hand. Mainframe, that's where your deck goes. The recycle bin is your graveyard or discard pile. So there are components of computer. It's the 3x3 grid. This is like I said, this is the prototype play mat. I like it a lot, but I decided to make it a one play mat both for both players. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna move a mainframe here and here for both you and your opponent, and then the recycle band's gonna be moved over here, and then both players will have the same information on both sides. So that was the end. So you both use one play mat, but you win that as well. And I'll show you some of the cards in it. So it's a 40 card deck to play the game. Your first card is your mainframe, overframe, sorry, but it started to face down. And then the 39 cards, so this is your SSD. So in the original playtest, you're allowed 2 allies. But that was because we had it where allies only last for 3 turns. But that's when there's already turn tracking in the game, and we wanted to reduce the tracking. So we went down to 2 allies per deck. 2 allies per SSD. It's like extra slot in computer terms. But there's 3 in the playtest. There's 10 in the SSD cards total. So these are some of the cards. In each attack has a frame. So there's 2 frames left or right. So if you look at the playmat again, so a frame would be, so if I use this attack, so it would hit right here, or I can choose it right here. But to utilize the best would be if I were right here, my opponent think he's safe over here, I can use this to hit for 2 frames to the left, or vice versa. But yeah, we went down to 2 allies per SSD because we wanted to reduce the tracking, and we just won't have you won't have to delete the ally essentially, so they can they're enter monster creatures you have on your field. But if both player has 3, then the board will be real crowded on that 3x3. So we figured if we had so this is my overframe and these are my allies. See with 2, and then it would have 2. it's still crowded, but it's still less crowded than having both players having 3. So there's gotta be 8 slots total, only 9 squares. You renew or remove. So with this, you still have a little bit of room per se. So you still have 3 open slots. But keep in mind, there is friendly fire. So you want to watch what type of attacks you use, because you might accidentally delete your ally. It's a pain putting these back together with the mirror match because I don't have them sleeved up.
Thanks for inviting me to your tea party, guys.
6, 7. So yeah, this is one of the SSD special attacks. It hits for 4 frames. It hits for 2 right and 2 down. So essentially, if you use it while you're here, you would hit all 4 of these. The game is super action packed and fast. So I've been writing down the rules. Usually, when I play, me and my wife, we just play by memory. But now I'm actually writing the rules to it. So there's only 3 phases as of now: the upload, download, 2 is draw and engage, and 3 is the end phase. So they use a special dice for this. You can use a D6. I gotta write the D6 rules just in case you don't have the special dice. But right now, because the manufacturer now is charging $11 for 1 dice for the special dice, and wait till you see the dice. I mean, it's my choice of design. I could put a better design on it, but it's essentially just tape. It feels like, I don't know, some type of an adhesive on the dice. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, so there's 3 ones on here. 1, 2, 3, 2 2s, 1, 2, and 1 3. And these represent how many spaces you can move. So when you're playing, so you go to your upload cards, or play when you play action cards, play buff cards, play virus cards, or play antivirus cards. That's what you do in your upload and download. 2 is your draw or engage. You're either going to draw 3 cards from your mainframe or roll a die to move. This is the die you roll to move. And 3 is your end phase. So if you draw, you can't move, but you can still engage. So that I may have to change the wording in my face because it might seem misleading. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then another update is we added directions for each of the allies. So these 2 are still in the fire or red deck. We updated Hellbringer to 1 second. frame. I like cars, fire type. So Hellbringer can move vertical. So when you summon your ally, you can summon them anywhere you want except for on top of the character. So I want him to attack him this turn. I summon him here. But now he can only move up and down this row. You don't have to be in the same spot to attack. You're at least one frame away. Hellbringer is probably the strongest ally in the game, to be honest. If this card deletes an ally, it may attack again this turn. So essentially, yeah, it can board wipe, which is pretty nasty. Allies don't count towards your damage, so only your main frame. So to attack, your RAM have to be greater than or equal to your hardware, so he can attack. Hellbringer strong, he can attack any. Oh, he actually got a buff nerf, if you will. So his processor is now 0, and his RAM is 3, hardware 2. So the scale for the attack speed and defense are on a scale to 5. So you won't see a scale higher than 5. I don't think I would need to go any higher. Because I don't want power creep in the later sets either. So we'll discuss it with the team. But for now, yeah, no scale higher than 5. So you get attacked any overframe. All the highest overframe defense. He said the same. It's 2. So he can attack any overframe. So obviously he's the strongest. Let me see. There's some other allies. There's ally cards with no effects as well. Oh yeah, his defense like Hydro Hero. He's a steel type ally. He can only move vertical. His RAM is 1, his processor 0, his defense is 4, which is really good. So yeah, he's a tank. Your allies don't have to be the same element type, but in the decks I arranged, I put them all with their element type. Oh wait, Surge Protector is 4-2 as well. But he's an effect. He has 0 RAM though. So Hydro Hero can move vertical, and Surge Protector can move horizontal. But his effect is opponent's projectile attacks equal to or less than his ally's hardware or reflected. So if your opponent use Fire Blast or Hydro Bomb, you can reflect those back at them, which is pretty nice. Still might be the strongest defensively, which makes sense. Let's look at the water. Blue Astro, well, you guys can't see it. Blue Astro, he's a water type ally. He has 3 RAM. Sheesh. 1 hardware and 1 processor. Okay, processor is speed. So the only time processor matters is when you're behind. So for instance, if I were attacking like this, so it would be, it's your hardware times your it's your RAM times your processor is your attack damage when you attack behind them. So I have 2 minus 1 must be. Hold on, might be capping. It's a hardware. Let's hit your. It might be plus, not multiply. 4. it's plus, so might be 2 + 1 for 3. So I'll be attacking him for 3 damage. So there's a character, overframe named Mizo. He might. I haven't play tested him yet, but the order's on the way. This man. I'm on a video. You're stomping. Mizo, his RAM is 1, his hardware is 1, but his processor is 3. So the only way he can deal damage is being behind the enemy. But his effect is his overframe may move diagonal, so he can move. Well, Hellbringer's in the middle. He kind of ruins everything. Just say Hellbringer's in here. I can move like this. He's the only character able to do that. So he'll essentially be able to say, let's say once again, yeah. So he's over there. Yeah. So the only way you actually. That's a couple ways. Okay, so see, roll the die, got 3 perfect. So I can go 1, 2, boom. Now I'm behind him, and then I'll attack him for 4. So it's 2. So then, when the attack lands, you and your opponent both perform what is called a ram check. Yeah, and that's when you and your opponent reveal the top card of your deck. And there's certain cards that have effects when they're ram checked, like ram buff. So you can use this buff during your normally during your upload phase, +1 until the end of turn. When you ram check it, it's just overframe may attack again this turn. So you get both effects. And it goes to your hand. Oh no, it doesn't go to your hand. If it triggers, then it goes to the recycle bin. So you're allowed 10 buff cards per deck. Buffering program cards. So these are the attack ones. I'm on the video. I'm not gonna keep telling you to cut me. So there's 6 of those in this deck, and then 2, 3, 4 hardware buffs. So what it does give you +1 defense, but if you ram check it, it gives you +2. Oh, so no, I lied. So when you ram check this, it does go to hand, and you get the ram check effect. You don't get buff effects, because then that'll be broken if you get +3. So yeah, you get +2 if you ram check this, and then it goes in for you can use it again. See it. And then these are some projectile attacks. Like I said, each attack has a frame. So the reason why projectile attacks are essential is because they give you a reach. And one of the coolest parts of this game is how you can combo or combine the projectiles to do directional, or basically hit your opponent from before. So for instance, and you could cut off parts of the map to make it hard for your opponent to dodge. So let's just say, I had 6 cards in here. So I would need a so I go upload phase, ram buff +1, damage, not overframe, and put double flame. All fire attacks you perform deal additional damage to the end phase. So it's +2. It's +2. Then I go. I'm cycling for 4. I go Fire Blast up. So you can do a double hit. Alright, so I play double fire, ram buff. Then I'm gonna go Fire Blast up. Fire Blast up to hit Hellbringer. Fire Blast right to hit your overframe. So I went, the Fire Blast went, oh no, that's wrong. I gotta go, I can't just go up, I gotta go right first. So yes, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got this card in the turn. You can't have more than 5 cards in the turn. So you go these 2, boom. Fire Blast right. Fire Blast up. Fire Blast up. Fire Blast right. And then Fire Blast down. So you can't. So they can't move in any of these 5 squares. And then for 4 damage. So you would delete him. They didn't buff him with defense. Or they would and then they would hit him and you would do overframe check. There's a chance you can get a ram buff and be able to attack again. You still got 4. You still have 4 plus 4 damage to attack. But you're nowhere near him, so you'd be out of dodge in your turn. In the perfect world, you would have. There's a chance he can still evade this with without the. Oh, you'd be behind him too. So you'd be attacking for 5. Yeah, so you want to make sure your opponent never behind you attacking. You want to be facing them like this. That's how you start the game. Okay, so you got to get to. I guess I have to add a rule to be able to pivot. So you have to get to the end of the board and you can pivot. You'll be able to pivot like that. Okay. Yeah, see, it's been a problem. I'm thinking about that rolling. I can just easily probably just say, no, I don't think the pivot. I think that's something hard to remember as tracking. Something like this, we'll just do it like that. So that's easy right there. Two. 3, 2 is 2. Yeah, I think that's the way you do it. Right. I think I might have solved the problem. You stomp it.
What's that? What happened? What happened? Grandma. Abatement. This is Dumba Bear. He shot him. Just by the hole.
The game is also available on Untapped.
Shit, I didn't stem him. It's okay, Donovan. I'm not gonna help you. I just need to stem it. Get more power. I'm not gonna hurt you. Like,
You're still.